Welcome back to another message crawler update. Today we're going to talk about detecting extensions for unknown files. Let's go to my screen and talk about that. Alright, so when do we need to detect extension of an image? Well, whenever we load in Teams HTML and PST actually, sometimes the attached images do not have any indication of what extension there are. So we need to assign a proper extension in order for RSMF file to work. Also, when we use tools such as download hyperlinks, we may not always have an indication of what the file type is that we download, and we just have a URL to like an arbitrary string, and we don't really know what kind of data is coming back. So that's why message crawler needed some kind of functionality of looking at data and figuring out what it is. And what it used to do is only work for images, because that's really was the primary reason to have it. You know, we had these images attached to Teams and other applications, and I just needed to figure out, is it a JPEG, GIF, or PNG? Like basically that. I think the BMP was there too. Now in this version, we can not only detect image types, but we can detect any file types. So now this tool is called file type detection, and it detects basically whatever the extension of the file is. If it's a Word document or PDF or anything else, this will detect it. And the idea is to use this engine for detection in all parts of the application. So just like it is now in the file type detection, same thing is used in download hyperlinks, and same thing is used in Teams, HTML, and PST. All the tools use same file type recognition technology to figure out an extension of an unknown file and then assign the correct extension. This way it shows up properly in RSMF, and if it's in line picture, it's going to show up in the body of the RSMF file. So that's going to make things way more convenient. The downside of this, since it's a generic extension detector, it may have some false positives, or sometimes there might be kind of like a conflict. If it sees a JSON file, it may not know if it's a JSON or INI, or maybe it's some kind of code. So there is higher chance of having an extension that's a little off, not the exact one that user maybe saved it as, but closest to what this the engine thinks the extension is. So again, example is like INI and JSON files. They tend to get mixed up, but since both of them are non-user generated files, it's generally fine. As far as like Word, PDF, Excel, all that, it detects it just fine. So that's quick update on message crawler as far as extension detection. I hope it's going to make your RSMF files much better. Thank you for checking out this update. I will see you on another.